Hi. Hi, thank you so much for joining me. Today is episode 8 of Self Care Chats with Farah, and I am going to be joined by the awesome, the super amazing Kamal Kaur, and she has just joined in, so let's get her on super fast. Yeah, give me a second. There we go. We're gonna have her on in a bit. Until then, let me just brief you guys on Teshies.
Hello,
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, Alhamdulillah. So nice to see you.
It's great to catch up. Really, it is. This is so fantastic. I've been checking your the previous stories and all, and I've had such a lovely time catching up. I loved Fareed, by the way. It was really
Right?
interesting.
Yeah, it was really amazing. And the 2 hours talk for like 1 hour 20 minutes, and I was like, whoa.
That's amazing. Fareed, he's
Yeah.
very articulate, so it's always fun to catch up with him.
Yes, yes, it was. You look lovely today, as
Oh,
always.
You are always so gracious. You're so gracious. I was being asked, "Oh, what are you gonna wear?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe I'll change my top." Yeah, I mean, I may be in my pajamas. Nobody will ever know.
True, I think just the top should be fancy and you're good to go.
Yeah, then you're good to go. Put on your hoops, put on some lipstick, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so true, so true. So, Kamalji, I wanted to ask you one
Wait,
question.
time out. First, the G has to stop. I'm not a gangster. So
That's where I'm coming to.
it's
That's what I want to
Kamal.
ask.
It's Kamal.
No, no, I cannot even say that. I wanted to ask you, can I call you Auntie?
You can even call me Nanima. I don't care, but just call me Kamal for now.
Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to. I always wanted to ask you, and I'm like, I hope he doesn't
No,
mind.
you call me Kamal. It's my name. I mean, it's the name I've been given. So I
You
love
know,
my name, by the way. So Kamal is a good name. Call me Kamal.
us brown kids, we cannot.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know I'm going to digress. I know I'm
Nan is
digressing.
like, Tamiz Khan.
No, let me tell you, you're grown up when little kids start calling you auntie and you're like, oh, when did I become an auntie? Now I'm accepted. I'm an auntie.
Oh,
I'm a grand aunt as well to so many beautiful children. So yeah, I'm a nanny as well as a dadi. So I love that. I love that. So my nieces and
amazing,
nephews
amazing.
have children. So it just gives me a
Yeah.
new I don't know, like a degree, like you've achieved a degree in life. So yeah, but you can call me Kamal, yeah?
Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Kamal, I wanted to give you a brief about our series.
Uh-huh.
So I've always been asked, how are you so inspirational and motivational? And I'm like, you know what? I just thought you guys need to see the people around me that I look up to, and I'm like, whoa, I literally learned so much from all my guests, and I'm like, you know what, Farah, you should do this and bring them on and let's have them share their stories and inspire people, because I feel like self-care is a personal journey and
Yeah,
everyone has their own journey and there's no set manual for it. So I'm like, you know what? We should see all these different journeys. And this is how Self-Care Chats was born.
that's
This is season
amazing.
2.
And I also love that just like you, I learn from others by watching everyone in their
Yeah,
journeys. Our
yeah,
journeys are
true.
not with blinkers on that we're just looking at ourselves. It's about
It's
how we
true.
learn and interact with others. So yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. We have so much to learn, and every day I feel like we can take a thing or two from everything around us. And subhanallah, yeah. So let's start off. You obviously don't need any introduction. Like, please
No,
introduce
I'm not.
yourself.
Please, that's another thing. I always introduce myself. I never assume people know me. I never
No,
assume. I
no.
never make that assumption. And also, I don't always have a glass of champagne in my hand. Today it's water.
I love that picture. I was like, yes, that's the one.
Water, water.
So please introduce yourself, Kamal.
Wow, I'm introducing myself. I don't know. I'm a mom of a teenager and a 20-year-old. She just turned 20 last week.
MashaAllah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I'm very excited about that phase of my life. What else can I tell you about myself? I've worked in the media for over 22 years. I've been on radio, I've been on TV, I've written newspaper articles for Nation. I started off with the Nation for 3 years, and then I was taken over to the Star, and then I started working at East FM at the same
Mm.
time. I've written for a lot of magazines. I've written coffee table books, and besides that, I love to bake. I love to cook for my family. Um,
Oh, I
and
drool at all those creations.
and I love to paint, and I teach beginners how to paint.
Wow, when I look at your painting, I'm like, wow, if you could just paint, I can never. I can't draw, and I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
never say never. Never say everybody can paint. Everybody's an artist. They just don't know it.
Oh, I have never drawn anything
No,
good.
listen, you need to come to me for a session.
Seriously, I'm going to take you up on it,
You
inshallah.
should. You should.
I will, I will. Okay, Kanal, so let's just dive right into it and tell me, how are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling right now? How you been feeling?
I
Just
feel
tell
great.
us.
Honestly, I feel wonderful. I feel relaxed. I feel happy. In fact, this entire year since the lockdown has happened,
Mm-hmm.
I've actually coped really well because
Wow.
I have no social anxieties. I don't have the
Ah.
need to meet people.
Hmm.
Despite the kind of job I've been doing,
Hmm.
it's people think because you're in the media, you're always out in the limelight all the time. But I'm very happy to be sitting at home and reading a book or listening to music
Hmm.
quietly
Hmm.
or painting something. So I feel good with the social distancing. I'm very happy, honestly speaking. It's also allowed me to heal a lot and to be more in tune with what I was feeling or things that I hadn't confronted or things that
Hmm.
needed to be dealt with. So
Hmm.
yeah, I feel
Hmm.
good.
It gave you time to literally face.
Reflect, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. To reflect, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And you won't believe it, Kamal, whoever I've spoken to, they're all like, you know what, I'm feeling good. And I'm like, this is so amazing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
personally as well, I am really in a good space. Like, I don't know why, but this year has just been this blessing in disguise, because I'm not in control of my feelings also, and I'm not so anxious. I
Yeah,
was. I was
exactly.
scared. I was
Yeah.
scared. It's not that I wasn't. I was really scared. And but yeah, I just let it flow, and I'm in a good space. Like, there's no stress. Do you feel like everything is so calm and
Yeah, I'm not
slow?
stressed at all. I
Yeah.
actually this year allowed me to learn more about gardening, and I've suddenly turned into a little Shrek. I've got green fingers, and I know more
Wow.
about plants and everything. So it's amazing. It's
Yes, it
I've
is.
discovered another aspect about myself where I can be nurturing or doing something else. So yeah, it's been a good year, honestly.
It has. People have really looked inside
Mhm.
and found themselves, and I'm like, wow, that is so true. And that's a story everyone will whoever you ask, I'm sure everyone will just tell you the same thing. Like, I learned. I know
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
now.
And it's also
That's
okay. It's also okay if you didn't use this time to learn something. Times are
Yeah,
different
of
for all of us.
course.
There's no pressure. None at
No,
all.
no, yeah, no, that is not. I didn't learn anything, nothing at all. I was like,
You learned
that's
how
not.
not to be anxious, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, that I did. Kamal in Kamal. Let's go back. Kamal in January
Hmm.
versus Kamal in November. What is the difference, and who do you prefer?
Oh, I prefer the Kamal right now. I prefer
Definitely,
also
yeah.
I'm also that person who doesn't dwell too much on the past. Um,
Mm,
I've often been asked, oh, if you could go back in time, what would you change?
mm,
I don't
mm,
want to
mm,
change anything. It made me who I
mm,
am today.
mm.
So I'm very
True.
okay with that. So I like the Kamal that I am now.
Okay, that's amazing. Do you how is Kamal in January? Can you give us a brief?
Anxious, anxious, trying to do everything, biting more
Ah,
than
ah,
I could chew, and having to
ah.
do a lot of things that I was not coping well with. So it was,
Wow.
yeah. So Kamal in January and Kamal in November, a whole world of difference. And I'm also more
Wow.
focused on being
Hmm.
able to say no without explaining.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's such an important thing. Like, and even not having that guilt. Oh no, do I have to let her down? No, don't feel bad.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
being able to say no without explaining, I think has been a huge thing for me.
and it gives you kind of strength. It gives you like it gives you that courage. I feel like it makes you stronger. Because I was never that person to say no to anything other. Yeah, yeah, sure. Don't worry, don't worry. But then saying no makes me feel like, okay, Farah,
Yeah,
you're
saying no,
someone.
and then it started. It's a journey. I started by saying
Yes.
no, and then it would be, oh, it's because this is this. That's why I'm saying no.
Ah,
Now I just
ah,
say, Kamal, you need to come to our house for dinner. No,
mm,
thank you. I won't be able to make it. I won't explain
mm,
why I
mm,
wouldn't be able to make it. I
mm.
just or Kamal, you have to do this for me. No, I'm afraid I cannot.
I
You don't have to
cannot,
be
yeah.
rude about it, but you
Yes, of
can
course.
say no. You can say no.
Mm. Yeah, wow. I pray everyone finds that strength to say no. Where they have to, put themselves first. Just
Yeah,
be selfish about it.
yeah,
Um, yes, you have been clearly open about help, seeking help and therapy, and basically just shutting down the stigma around it. Take us through that process of realizing that you need help and actually taking the first step, because it's not easy to, one
no,
thing, it's not easy.
it wasn't easy. But first of all, I
Hmm.
don't think I've shut down the stigma, but I think I've brought more awareness that it's
Yes, yes.
okay to be
Hmm.
able to speak up about your mental health issues.
Hmm.
In
Hmm.
our Asian community, we don't talk about these things. Nobody
No,
talks
we
about it.
don't.
You're told, oh, no, no, there's nothing wrong with you. No, no, deal with, shh,
Hmm.
you don't need to tell everybody about this. I
Hmm.
mean, come on, talking about it is what helps you heal,
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
being open enough about it to be able to talk is a great thing. So for me, the counseling session started many years ago when
Hmm.
my ex-husband was in rehabilitation for his alcohol dependency, and at
Hmm.
that point, I was invited to also seek and receive counseling
Okay.
to be able to deal with that. So while I was dealing with that, I also realized I'm a codependent. So
Hmm.
it was like I would attract that kind of thing to me all the time because I couldn't say no. I was a people pleaser. I was this.
Hmm.
I had this inherent need that people shouldn't look at me in bad light and all that. But my counselor
Hmm.
told
Hmm.
me it's okay if you don't like me. It's my life
Yeah.
is focused on me. You don't like me. That is your issue to deal with. It's not my issue. And I shouldn't get worked up about why nobody likes me, and I shouldn't
Hmm.
be trying to fix that. Yeah, if you come and have a conversation about it with me, then yes, then it's worth talking it over and fixing. So if you're going to have an issue with me without knowing who I really am, the onus is on you, not me. So that's one good thing that came out of counseling, and also being able to deal with the everyday pressures of being a single parent, working in the media industry. It was overwhelming. It was very overwhelming. So yeah, I think I've also had a lot of supportive people. My mom and dad were very supportive of me. I've had a lot of supportive people around me, and my partner has been. I'm now in a relationship, and my partner has given me so much confidence, so much love, and yeah, I'm flying high because he believes in me. But also, I don't need him to believe in me to be able to fly. My strength should lie in my ability to fly, not him being able to say you can fly, isn't it? So
True.
yeah. So
So,
yeah, it does work out. And I guess as you grow older, you start asking the right questions to yourself first, and then you find
Kamal,
answers for them.
Kamal, did you have a moment where you stopped and you said, you know what, I should live for me, and
Oh, oh, that happened actually this year. Do you know that?
really?
I've always been a daughter, a granddaughter, a mother, a niece. I've been something to everybody, but I was not there for me. And this year, early this year, I had a surgery, and during the recuperation, I started asking myself these questions that, wow, why am I not there for me? I mean, I do everything for everyone. And it all happened because it was such a stupid thing. It was such a stupid thing that I was ringing the bell for somebody to bring me a glass of water from downstairs. I wasn't allowed to go up and down the stairs after the surgery.
Okay.
So I didn't have water. So I sat there weeping. Oh my God, nobody loves me. I just need a glass of water and nobody's bringing. And it's then when it suddenly hit me like, I have to put myself first because I'm teaching others how to put me second because I put them first. So if I show them I'm putting myself first, they will start putting me
Putting
first
you
as well.
first as well.
Yeah. So
Yes.
as it is, they're putting themselves first. So yeah, that was an aha moment this year. 2020 taught me that at this big age of
Wow.
mine.
Wow. Wow. It's never too big. It's never too late to learn about yourself and to care for yourself. Wow, that was eye-opening.
Yeah. Basically, it
And
comes under self-care.
yes, definitely. Definitely. And you feel like you just do more once you just keep yourself in the focus. Do you feel like
That's
you're
it.
learning more?
Yeah, I am. Now look at me, so confident. I can say no
Yeah.
without explaining because I'm putting myself first.
Amazing. That's so amazing. Um, of course, 2020 has been a roller coaster of emotions, and you said that as well. You shared that. What was your darkest? Was it that moment when you cried?
Oh no, darkest moment. We haven't had a dark moment this year. No, actually, this year I haven't had any dark moments. That was just a small aha moment, I believe.
Mm.
No dark moments as such. In fact,
Any
this
any
year,
any moment in your life? Any that really scary moment
oh, scary
for
moment.
you?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
you?
for me, it was the day I thought I'd lose my children at the Westgate Mall attacks. That was
Mm.
the scariest moment of my, it wasn't about me. It was
Mm.
losing the two people who mean the world to me. So
Well,
that
see.
terrorist attack back in 2013 was the scariest moment of my life. Yeah.
Wow. Kamal, are you comfortable talking about it?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
I am.
You've
It's taken
healed
7 years. So yeah,
7
not
years.
completely, but I can talk about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you go back there?
Yes, I went back last year.
Uh-huh.
I finally, I've driven past it many times. I got to the security to drive in. I would always turn around and say, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. My partner
Mm.
offered so many times that, oh, I'll take you to Westgate. And I was like, no, yeah, okay. Then at the last moment, check out and say, no, I can't do this. One day,
Mm-hmm.
I just went. I said, I wasn't even planning to go there. We just passed by because there was traffic. I usually used to avoid even driving past it because I didn't want to look
Mm-hmm.
in. Such was the denial. So one fine day, I told the driver, okay, let's go in here. And I went
And
and
you were alone.
yeah,
Wow.
I just did it. I just said, I got to do this. So I walked around. There was nothing that would have made me feel that it's out of order or there was something wrong.
Hmm.
I walked around. There was curiosity. Like I looked around. Oh yeah. Oh, this is where the supermarket used to be. Oh, they've changed this. Oh, okay. Oh, right. The only thing I didn't do was go right to the rooftop where we actually
Hmm.
were. So
Hmm.
I didn't dare go there. So I walked till the second floor and I came back down then and I was okay.
Hmm.
I faced
Do
my
you,
fear, honestly.
and that's another thing I always I learn constantly as well. Like I'll be scared about something and then just do it and go like, really? What were you scared about? You know?
Yeah, because I had reason because I was more like
Hmm.
it was the fear, the living that moment again and
Hmm.
again. You know,
Hmm. Hmm.
that is what was getting to me. It was like my what ifs. That's what causes anxiety when you live in the future.
Hmm.
So I had
Hmm.
anxiety because I would think of the what ifs. Oh, what if I hadn't been able to take my children out? Then I start shaking and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it
Hmm.
wasn't about the moment of what had happened. It was my what ifs that would cause me anxiety. So yeah, I learned to deal with those.
And subhanallah, at the moment you are so brave. You literally got your kids out. And look at you now, saying
It
that you were
was,
scared. Can you imagine? Wow.
it was,
Subhanallah.
it was, I think any mother
Hmm.
would do
Hmm.
what I did, whoever would have been it. And there were mothers over
Hmm.
there who would,
Hmm.
you'd rather take that bullet than let your children
Take
take
it, of
that
course.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would do anything. And it's my promise to my children. Until my
Hmm.
last breath, I got their back. I'm going to be there for them until my last
Yes.
breath. So
Yes, you will.
that is my purpose in life. Yeah.
Yes. And do you feel like going there really helped you now? Um, the easy about it to talk about it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
in a
so,
way.
yeah.
Hmm.
Going into Westgate was quite momentous for me, although
Hmm.
it was so anticlimactic that when I walked in, I didn't feel anything. My heartbeat wasn't fast, I wasn't shaking. Maybe I was a bit nervous, but it was nothing out
But
of the ordinary
you were
where I have a
completely.
panic attack or an anxiety attack and I
Hmm.
run out of
Hmm.
there. So, no, I think it was okay.
Would you say you're stronger than you make yourself to be? Like you're really strong, but you don't like
Let me
realize
tell you
it.
something. A lot of people, they always tell me, you're so strong. But none of them have ever watched me cry in the bathroom in the middle of the
Hmm.
night, wailing my eyes out like a baby. So it's not about the strength. It's also about how you deal with what comes at you. Yeah, I'm strong. I
Hmm.
have to be strong. I have two children to look after. But again, when you put yourself as your number one, when you become your number one in your own life, it's
Hmm.
okay to let your children see you cry.
Hmm.
That's the biggest takeaway I got. That it's okay if your children watch you cry. It makes them more empathetic,
Hmm.
you know. And
Hmm.
I think, yeah, I guess I'm strong. I'm stronger than many I know. I know that strength
Hmm.
is in me to fight for what is right. You should see me
Hmm.
fighting on Twitter all the time because
I
I'm
do, and
very
I'm like,
focused.
whoa, this guy's gonna get it
I,
now.
I don't like bullies. I don't like
Yes.
bullies. That's the one thing.
Hmm.
I don't like bullies. Yeah, if you're outright out there to pick on someone to make their life
Hmm.
miserable, I'm going to fight that, whether that
Hmm.
person knows me or not. So people are always like, oh, choose the battles, choose your
Yeah.
battles. And I'm like, no,
Uh,
this is nonsense. This is nonsense. How do you bully people and think you're so, and you're hiding behind a keyboard typing away your
keyboard.
nonsense?
Yeah.
Please go for counseling. You need help, honestly.
True.
Yeah.
So true.
So
So true. I mean, and those words, they don't know how these words will affect this person, you know?
yeah, they do. My son was bullied in school, in prep
Mm.
school. So, it came to a point where I had to change his school. It was terrible.
Oh,
It was a psychological thing. He had a constant stomach
yes.
ache. I've got a stomach ache. Doctors didn't know what it was or anything. There was nothing wrong with him. I changed his school. He's thriving.
Wow.
Yeah, and children are the biggest bullies, honestly, because their parents have no time for them.
So true. It's so true. You shared about crying in the bathroom. I want to share my moment in this year. I
Hmm.
was really scared, and there was a time I just woke up and I was wailing. I was just crying, like, what is going to happen, Mom? What's going to happen? You know? And
Yeah.
she's like, nothing's going to happen. You know? And for a few days, I just switched off from socials. I wasn't posting anything because I think there was too much corona cases. You know,
Uh-huh.
there was
Uh-huh.
too much news,
Yeah.
and I was really, really scared, Kamal. I didn't know what to do. I was blank. Number one, I
Oh dear.
cried a lot. Um, I wasn't talking. I was just quiet the whole day. So my mom just let me be, you know. And I felt like, you know what? It's a good thing I cried it out. Because
Yeah.
after a few days, I was like much calmer, and I was like, wow, Farah, it's good to let all these emotions come out. Like, yeah, cry it out, cry ugly, cry
Crying
quiet,
is
just
so
cry,
cleansing. Very
just
cleansing.
cry.
It's very cleansing.
Yeah, it really helped me, and I was like, wow, that was good.
Very
And
cleansing.
yeah, and Alhamdulillah, I came back and slowly, and then I realized, you know what? I don't need to consume all this Corona news, and I stopped following. The
I
good
I
thing,
muted I muted I
yes,
muted all the words so I wouldn't see it on my feed.
yeah, same here. I muted NYH, I muted all the Corona breaking news, and I was like, peace, peace. Wow. Come on, tell us what you had learned about yourself this year.
This year I've learned about myself. I've learned that I'm good at gardening. And I can't kill plants now. So
Fun
a few years
fact,
fun
fun
fact,
fact, Mutua is also gardening. So
uh,
yeah, gardening is a thing.
it is a thing because
Yeah.
I couldn't tell a fake plant from a real plant a few years ago.
Wow.
I couldn't. I had to touch the plant to see if it's real. I couldn't tell. So now I'm growing roses and orchids and everything. So wow, it's quite a turnaround. What else have I learned about myself? I've learned about myself that I don't know. What have I learned about myself? I haven't sat and pinpointed something where because one thing I'll tell you is that the day you stop learning should be the day you take your last breath because every
Hmm.
day is a learning process. You learn
Hmm.
something new every day.
Hmm.
Every day.
Hmm.
This is how we grow as people. This is how we are able to
True.
converse with each other. I mean,
Hmm.
people come and tell you that, oh, kids nowadays are always on the phone. But in your time, there were no phones, but you were doing something that the previous 20 years ago kids weren't doing. So, it's
Hmm.
progressive. It's progressive, and we move with the times. I think that is so important to keep
True.
growing and learning more about yourselves.
That's so true. So you're open to learning and you're progressing. You allow
Yeah,
yourself to
absolutely.
learn new things. That's
Absolutely.
not that's something not many can do. Some people are adamant at this certain
This
mindset.
is how it should
No,
be. Yeah. No,
yes,
I don't agree
and
with that. You have to learn. You have to keep learning.
hmm. times change, people change, and not sometimes people don't understand that you can change and that's not bad.
No, it's not a bad thing to change. People tell me, "Oh, you've changed so much," and I'm like, finally, a real compliment. Because if I was
Oh
the same
wow, I will
person,
use that.
yeah, that's a real compliment. Someone comes and tells me
Yeah,
you've changed, like, thank goodness. That means they recognize something in you, and you're not the same old person you have been all
person.
this time.
Yes.
So yeah, it's
Wow.
good. It's good. So yeah, use that line. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
I
compliment.
will. I will. Kamal, when you look in the mirror, what
Uh,
do you see? First of all, tell me, what do you see?
my gosh, what do I see? I just see a mom who's getting on with her life, and I'm proud of what I've achieved. I'm so proud of myself. I had a lot of self-doubt. I had a lot of low confidence with me in my life, and I was never able to look myself in the eye in the mirror as well. I couldn't. Now I can look at myself in the mirror in the eye and hold the gaze and say, "You've done well, Kamal. You've done well." I'm proud of myself.
That's amazing. I'm clapping for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm clapping for
That's
myself.
amazing. That's amazing. Same with me when I looked into the mirror and I saw myself in my eyes. I said, you know what? You're going to live and you're going to live your best life.
Yeah,
And that's what I told
absolutely.
myself. That's a promise I gave myself.
That's a beautiful promise to make to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yes.
Beautiful promise.
Oh, are you happy with what you see? Tell me first of all, what do you love about what you see?
Oh, what do I love about? I love my hair. I know I've got good hair. I've got
Good
nice
hair,
eyebrows.
mashallah.
Thanks.
Yes.
I know I've got nice eyebrows, and in this pandemic, I haven't done my eyebrows at all. So I have learned that I
Wow.
don't need to get my eyebrows done. Yeah, look,
Wow.
I haven't got that done the whole year. Nothing. So I've learned I don't need to
Wow.
alter my eyebrows to look a certain
Yes.
way. Yeah, I like my eyes. I like my eyes. I like my nose. It's straight. um, yeah, I like the way I dress. I don't dress to please anybody. I dress for
Mm,
myself. So yeah, I like that when I look in the mirror.
amazing. Amazing. I also love my nose. They tell me about
Yeah, you
that
know, when you
in
have a nice, I think I got good genetics. It's
yeah.
quite nice. My kids always say, "Mom, you've got such a nice nose." I say, "So have you guys, man. I've passed on that. It's straight. I love it."
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, Kamal. You're such a doll of lively energy. I just love you. What keeps you going, Kamal?
Oh, what keeps me going? I'm very much like my mom in that sense. She was always outgoing, laughing, keeping herself busy. And I think that's the key to life. An idle mind is literally the devil's workshop. So I keep myself
Yes.
busy. I'm always doing
Mm,
something or the other. I
mm.
love DIY projects. I've also got a hammer on my desk. I'm always doing stuff.
Doing something.
I'm always doing something. Look, my daughter is teaching me how to knit. I don't know how to
Wow.
knit. My daughter did. So I'm always doing something. You keep learning something. And look, not
Mm,
bad, no dropped stitches. I'm so
not
proud of
bad.
myself. So I keep it on my desk. So when I need a 5 minutes of breather, I just pull those and I do one line. And it's yeah, it's good. It's good. So I'm always keeping myself busy, and I think that's what keeps me alive and
Mm.
going. Yeah.
Kamal, there's one thing I wanted to ask you. Of course, there's been a financial strain on everyone this
Yes.
year.
Yes.
How has that affected you
It
emotionally?
has it has affected me quite deeply as well, and I'm really filled with gratitude that my partner has been helping me out quite a bit, and
Mm.
very very grateful because I was a single and only earner in the family.
In
I've
the
got
house, yeah.
kids with, yeah, so it's it's been difficult, but not impossible because I was
Hmm.
supported. I swear, if I didn't have the support, I don't know what I'd do.
Was it scary? Did you
It
have a
was.
moment where you?
It does give me. It did give me sleepless nights.
Hmm.
I think financial worries do give me sleepless nights.
Hmm.
When I start worrying, my partner knows at once that now she's worrying about money. Nothing else will worry her except money,
Money.
and even that because it's connected to the kids, and that's it.
Hmm.
So he reads me quite well, and he supports me. Somebody's asking you to drink water. Can I do that?
Yeah, I had some here. I'm afraid I'll choke on it, so that's why I don't want to. Um, it's financial strains are stressy. They are, and they affect someone emotionally to a point where you start to do things you know like you know how to do stuff, but then you're not doing it the right way. Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah, sometimes I do get into that mode of self-doubt that I'm not doing this right and all that.
Hmm.
Maybe I
Hmm.
should have done this, maybe I should have done that. But I'm not that harsh on myself because at
Hmm.
that moment it felt right what I was doing.
Hmm.
So I did give it my best. I didn't go out making a bad decision on purpose. For me, I was trying
Hmm.
my best to do what seemed right at that moment. So either it
Hmm.
worked out or it didn't. Either way, I gave it my all. So I
Hmm.
try not to bash myself up over that.
Wow, that's another thing I really want to learn. I dash myself so much.
Yeah, don't. They say this is one thing I learned a long time ago. Never criticize yourself. You have the whole world to do that for you. So at least you don't criticize yourself. Let the world do what they need to do, but you don't criticize.
Hmm.
So I'm not overly self-critical as much as I was in the past.
Wow, you taught me something today.
Yeah.
I will live with that. I will. What does Kamal do for self care? How does she love herself? Tell us.
Oh, how do I love myself? I stay in my data the whole day.
Same.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I do my nails, I do my hair at home. I sit outside in the garden listening to music. I walk around. I just switch off from people because that
Hmm.
allows. And I take long hot showers then. That is self-care. Usually I'm very quick, quick, quick. Oh,
Hmm.
don't waste too much water. Oh, electricity. Oh, water. Oh, this. Oh, that. The day I've taken a long shower, that is self-care.
Wow. It
And
just opens
simple.
you up.
Yeah, another self-care thing I do is I journal. I have this journal in which I write one page and I paint on the other. So this is
Oh.
self-care. This is
Please tell
self-care. I
us
don't
how
think
to. I had struggled with journaling like for the longest time ever. I don't know how. How just take us through how should you start and what tips should we keep, to stay consistent, to stay on it.
so. You see, the thing is, I would always start a new journal and I would say, I'm going to write in this every single day. Oh, this, oh, that. Then I was like, first of all, you stop buying diaries that have dates on them. Get blank,
Ah,
get blank diaries, blank ones,
I see. Those dates
blank.
make you anxious.
Yes, put in your own date. Can you see that?
Ah,
Put in your own
okay.
dates. Put in your own date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, the dates make me so anxious. I'm like,
Ah,
oh no,
then
oh
you see
no,
that there's a
so many
whole patch
dates.
where you have refused to write in your journal for whatever reason, then you lose all steam. With these, I've filled, I think this is my fifth or sixth one. And I keep
Oh.
writing in them. I keep painting, drawing, doodling. I just do whatever I need to do. And
Hmm.
it's working now. I've become consistent in journaling because I don't bash myself up over it. And don't ever buy a diary that has dates in it. Write your own dates. Look at that.
I was given two diaries with the dates, and I started off so pumped up, like a whole week I went through. And then one day I missed. I look at the date. Oh no, I've missed. 2 days I've missed. You go back, you're seeing now 2 days you've missed. And I'm like, oh no, that gave you
Yeah,
anxiety.
and
I'm
then
like,
and then you're like, next year.
yes,
Maybe
I
I'll see
did that.
next year now.
I
Yeah,
did
so
that.
I had loads and loads of diaries like that. So what you do is start small.
Ah,
I see that Sonia is online as well, saying that she loves journaling too. So
two,
yeah,
yes.
the thing with journaling is you can do bullet journaling. You can just write points, or you can write your day as you'd like to put it. It's up to you. Don't fall into the pressures of how the world is doing it. You do you, and
Mm,
you'll see
mm,
it all. I like making mine pretty by putting some paintings or putting stickers, or
mm.
using colored pens and stuff. So it's just amazing. And in all these journals of mine, these small journals, these pocket ones I've got, I write I write something in here that happens every day, or whenever I choose to write whatever I want to cover, and
Mm,
I
mhm,
never write anything negative in these ones.
mhm,
Anything bad or negative that has happened, I don't write it in these ones. These ones, I'm keeping them so that I can pass them on to my children. So there's wisdom in there, there's poems in there, there's something they may have said. Now, look at this. One fine day, I just wanted to write here, a negative mind will never give you a positive life. So, it was like, and they're just wise words, or I write to them. So it's up to you how you want to deal with it.
mm, mm.
But it just, get started at least.
Yes, yes. So I on do through the process you just find your game and you keep
And
at it.
I have another journal, another small
Mm-hmm,
one. It's on my bedside. If I ever have a bad day, I write in
mm-hmm,
there exactly what happened. Or if I'm
mm-hmm,
annoyed with someone, I write it in there.
mm-hmm.
But at the end of the year, on 31st December, I usually throw it into the fireplace. I let go. I just let go of
Oh.
all my angry thoughts, my upset, my
Mm,
tears and all, I write them. So I
mm-hmm.
go through it all, and I realize, my gosh, it wasn't even that bad. I dealt with
That,
it.
oh
I moved
God.
on. I throw it in the fire. We light a
Wow.
fire, and I just throw that journal away, because I don't want to keep that. I just don't deal with
Mm,
it. So I just throw
yeah,
it.
of course. That's amazing. But thank you so much for teaching us so many things today.
I'm so glad. I didn't know that needed
um,
to be taught, but I'm so glad.
no. We are always ready to learn. You always teaching us something. We have yeah, Fatma here telling us awesome learning something with these new ladies. You're an inspiration, Farah. Thank you. Yes, everyone is just loving you. So we're gonna play a fun game now. Would you rather questions? Three of them. Quick answers. Okay.
Oh, pressure! Let me drink some water. Mm.
Okay. Number one. Which shoe? I had to use a shoe. I had to because I know you love shoes. Which shoe would you rather wear every day for the rest of your life? Red heels or red Crocs?
Oh, let me just die in heels. I will never wear Crocs.
I knew it! I
Let me
knew
just die in heels.
it! You love heels.
No, but I don't like Crocs.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh gosh. I knew it. I don't know why. I was like, oh my god, this one she will definitely choose the heels. Number two. Would you rather never age or never need to sleep to function?
Uh, aging is a process, and it's a privilege to age. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with aging. It means I'm doing something right, and if you're born, you have to die. So I think I'll go with the other one.
No, never
Yeah,
sleep to function. Wow.
yeah, yeah. Although I love my sleep. But I'm enjoying getting older, so I'm
Okay.
enjoying that.
Oh, that's amazing. That's nice. There are many people who like, oh, how am I gonna look like when I age? And I'm like, wow, you guys.
No, no, no.
You know,
I'm okay. Look, I've got my white
mm,
hair, my
yes.
wrinkles. I'm very happy with them. Very happy with them. It's a privilege to
Wow.
live this long.
Yes, it is. It is. Would you rather be unable to use any search engine like Google
Uh,
ever again, or
uh,
unable to use social media ever again?
I would rather not use search engines. If I'm using social media, I can always ask my followers. They can find it from me. So I'd
I
rather use my
knew.
social media.
Why did I know you're gonna connect them? I'm like, you know what?
Uh,
Social, huh? Social
mhm,
media.
mhm.
Do you enjoy social media? Which is your favorite?
Which is my favorite platform. I
Hmm.
love Twitter, followed by Instagram,
Yay, yay.
followed by Facebook. Thanks, Fatima. I thought it was pretty smart.
Yes.
So Facebook is where I have just my family and very close friends.
Hmm.
Twitter and Instagram, they're all open, and I love chatting with
Yeah.
whoever to catch up with me. So
Same here. I love Twitter. Number one. Twitter is number one.
yeah, now I love fighting there. So people say you're such a different personality on Twitter. I like, yeah, no, that's the real me, guys. That's the real me.
Oh my God, imagine. Oh gosh. But that is the adorable you really. You make us laugh. Not leave alone the fights. You really make us laugh like through those chaotic days when everyone is talking about if it's politics and everyone is stressed about something and then Kamal Street comes and you just bust start laughing.
Usually
Like
I tend to put mostly jokes over there because
yes,
life
yes.
as it is too serious. So I tend to
Mm,
put jokes and stuff over there, just light-hearted moments, and then people
yeah.
react. I'm laughing. If I'm laughing, I'm happy. Then
Mm,
everyone around me is happy. If I'm annoyed,
yes.
so it's a chain reaction. So I prefer. It's a choice I make. I choose to be happy.
Kamal, I just had to ask you, would you ever start a baking course? Because I want to learn.
Oh, baking course, you'd have to go to my daughter. She bakes so well. She bakes better than me.
Really?
She's amazing. She's amazing. And my son, he's a better artist than me. He is
Oh,
so amazing.
yes, you shared his works, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
he is so
wow,
good.
mashallah.
Both my children are so talented, honestly. They're good kids.
You're such a sweet cheerleader.
No, I also yell at them quite a bit, so it's okay. I balance it out. I'm not that good at that.
You brown moms, oh God, you're all the same. You're all the same. Come on, we've come to the end of our episode. Thank you.
What?
Yes, can you imagine? It's already been 15 minutes. Um, any last parting shots? Anything you'd love to share with us? Something we should look out for on your platforms? Tell us everything about it.
Well, so basically, I think what I would like to leave as a parting shot is like you do you. Be
Mm,
happy because life is too short to be angry with people all the time. Also, keeping that anger in you means you're poisoning yourself, not the other person.
mm,
Unless you go to that person, go fight with them and take it out of your system. But if you're holding in anger, then it's just you getting damaged for nothing. That
mm.
person getting on with their life, they don't even know what's going on.
True.
So
So
start
true.
dealing with that. Number two, journal if you can. It's so therapeutic. This is my therapist. This is my therapy. I put all
Mm,
my therapy in here. And also I think just take each day as it comes. Anxiety is
mm,
caused because you live in the future. So
mm,
take each day as it comes. Yes, plan for your future, but not to a point where you're like getting anxious or worried or getting panicky about it. So
mm,
yeah, that's what
mm.
I would like to say. And if you're following me, I got great jokes on Twitter, man. I got lovely mom jokes.
Yes, please do follow her. She's got the same handle on Twitter as well. So yeah, you have to follow her there.
Yeah, it's the same handle on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Cams26. Oh, and people often ask me, what is the 26 for? It's not my age or my waist or my weight. It's my birthday, 2nd June.
Birthday, yes. I know that that's your birthday. And who came up with Cams? Or
So,
is that a
Cams.
nickname?
Oh, that was a college name from the UK. People couldn't. Can you imagine? They can pronounce Benedict Cumberbatch, but they can't pronounce
Yeah.
Kamal Kaur, which is so easy, you know. So from Kamal, they would say Kamal or whatever. Then it just shortened to Cams.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
Yeah, my kids
That's
call me
cool.
Kamzo. My kids call me Kamzo. Oh.
My mom's nickname is Dillo. Dillo.
Oh, see, all
So
kids have
I
nicknames for mothers.
so I call her with her real name, which is Tasleen. So I'm like Tasleen.
My before we go, I must tell you, my daughter, when she was about 2.5 years old, 2 years old, everybody, my father-in-law used to call me Beta, which means child.
Okay.
Yeah, so he
Yes.
would say
Yeah.
Beta, Beta. He would always call me Beta, Beta. So one day I heard my daughter yelling. She was only 2.5, like
Beta.
Beta, Cuckoo.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, my daughter used to call me Beta as well.
Oh, that's the sweetest nickname ever. Oh my god. Oh, come on, I don't want to go.
Neither do I, but my kids are already in the kitchen. I can tell they're getting ready for dinner. So I would love to, if we ever get a chance to do this again, I would love to do it again with you. And I
Inshallah,
think
we
I'd
will.
like to ask you some questions next time.
Sure. No worries. We'll do it. We'll do it. Thank you so much for
No,
coming in
thank you.
here.
It's been fabulous. What an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been amazing. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure I will keep you updated on my journaling journey. And
Yes,
yeah,
I'll
I'll,
be checking up on you. I'll be checking up on
yes,
you.
yes, please keep me accounted. So yeah. Oh my God, I'm excited now. Thank you so
No,
much.
thank you
Much
so much,
love.
and thank you to everybody for tuning in. It's been fantastic
Yes.
to see so many people
Thank you, everyone.
keeping the traffic going. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. That was Kamal Kaur. She gave us some amazing um, insights, and wow, really enjoyed speaking with her, chatting with her, and wow, where did this hour go? As you all know, we had another session on Friday, inshallah, 6 p.m. again. No, on Friday it's at 7 p.m. So yeah, do tune in. I had another amazing guest, and you'll know who it is tomorrow. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Fatma, Sonia, Damra, thank you so much. You guys are amazing, everyone. Much love. Bye.